And we are live. Can you believe it? I've had some technical problems there. I'm just going to do a few tests, so don't mind me while I sort this out. Testing 1 2 1 2. Two, 1 2 1 2. Off. Let's take that one off. No. So we are finally here. We've built. We are finally here. We've built the Routemaster. As you can see, this luxurious collection that we've got here, brought to you by Gore models. Now we will be getting into that in just a few minutes, but I do want to go through a couple of things with Gore first. So obviously, Gore models do have a website, as you know. So we'll just go to their website first, because obviously new builds we have to do the introduction situation. So this is their website. If it load, yeah. So this is their website. Obviously, Gore do loads and different models. As you know, the Routemaster has been out previously with Harsher Partworks. We've got the FDNY fire truck, 1961 Jaguar E-Type. And then moving down, we've got the Leopard tank to A6, the 0A6M. They do the Terminator as well. Again, a Harsher model there. Bismarck, 1965 Shelby Cobra, and the 1960 Shelby Super Snake build there from Gore. So the other thing that they do is, if we just stop that for the minute and move that over there, the other thing that they do is what's called this. Obviously, with Gore models, you do need, they don't come with, some come with manuals, some don't. So you do need to have what's called this, which is the Gore Models Download Center. And as you can see here, if we wait for the system to load it. So as you can see here, if we go to the top, all the way up the top, you can see that we've got every build there for the actual, build that we're doing. They do all the PDFs, as you can see, for example, the Snake here, Pack 1, Pack 2, Pack 3. Then all you need to do is click on the relevant one, aka the Routemaster here. And then what we're going to do is to stop sharing that screen. I'm now going to go into what's going to involve in Pack 1. So let me share that screen again, because I need to go to a different section now. So this is Pack 1 of the Routemaster. So if we go to the top here, so many controls you'll have to bear with. So obviously this is the Routemaster London bus, brought to you by Gore Models. Obviously, as we know, fellow builders will know this, that it has been out previously with Harsher Partworks. And as you can see, Pack 1 is here. And what we're going to be doing in Pack 1, this mouse is going so quick. We're going to be doing the radiator grille and assembly. So it's all this lovely section down here, and as you can see, we're going to be moving forward down here, putting a number plate onto here, then attaching the radiator grille over here. Moving swiftly on, we're going to put some bushes against that and secure that all in with some AM screws, approximately 5 AM screws there, maybe a few extras. Then we're going to put the brackets on, which will hold on the flap for the Routemaster, and attach that to the bonnet here. So the inside of the flap will sit alongside, adjacent to that. We're going to whack some brackets in over here. Then we're going to put the inside of the bonnet, this section here, which is called, I can't remember, the brace. There we go, the bonnet brace. And that's going to slam into that, and we'll be securing them with all these AM screws, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a minnow. Okay. And then we'll have something that looks like that. And yeah, that should lead us up to the assembly guide of that pack. As you can see, all very nicely assembled there, and that's the finished view. So we'll be working on this lovely little section just there, and then obviously that will lead us up to Pack 2. Pack 2 will be on the channel next Saturday, so we're going to be doing this every Saturday. So that's enough of that. So let's take this off, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. We've got some comments there. Sunny Stormy. Hi, Sunny Stormy. How are you doing? And Yorkshire Crafter again. Lovely to see you again. And the lovely Dave Say there. So let's get into the pack. So what camera's probably better with this? I think it's probably better with that one. Maybe I'll push that up a smidge, get that up as best as I can. Move this over there a bit. It's like chuckle vision this. So this is the pack itself. Obviously, you do get a lovely presentation here. Let's just turn that around the right way up. I'm going to turn this camera off so it's not distracting. And let's just put that banner on. So as you can see, this is the pack itself. Absolutely gorgeous presentation here. And I've just noticed something. Just bear with me. There we go. We're just moving around a bit because it's round the wrong way. So there we go. As you can see, my hands are now this end, not at that end. So yeah, gorgeous presentation. We've got everything laid out as much as we want. Before we get into that, we do get given this gorgeous poster. And can we just praise the Gore here? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely the detail, the quality in this. It's really, really nice, but that's not all. As you can see coming in here, I'm going to put this screen on over here. And as you can see, loads of bits and pieces here. So it says your Routemaster RM857 built in July 1961, and as it looked in 1966, operated on London's most famous bus route, passing the Bank of England, St Paul's Cathedral and Westminster Abbey. Today, this legendary bus is considered the ultimate celebration of a design classic. And the Routemasters actually get hired out on special events. There used to be 5 left in the UK, but I believe they've all left London now. And apparently there's one floating around in Colchester, so I hear. And then down here, the materials, what we're going to be using in this build is going to be made from high quality die cast metal with photo etched and ABS parts to give an authentic and realistic finish to truly excite those nostalgic senses. I can tell you that the actual length of this bus will be 27.5 centimeters, sorry. And then it's going to be 14, which is 35 centimeters height wide. And then obviously the width wise here is 8.20 centimeters, with the length being the 70 centimeters there. So obviously fully operational headlights, rear and interior lights there, faithfully reproduced 9.66 litre cylinder diesel engine, recreated with incredible accuracy right down to the timetable on the rear platform. It's going to be a 1:2 scale there, a 1:12 scale there, sorry. So much to say and get muddled up. And then it says pull the lever to open the upper deck emergency exit. Then as we turn this over, a little bit of detail on about the Routemaster there. And it does actually say, if we blow this up a little bit more, it does actually say, we hope that building your Routemaster bus brings you many hours of pleasure and enjoyment. Build instructions can be found on our download center at goremodels.com. So now for the ultimate bit. Look at this lovely, gorgeous poster. Ladies and gentlemen, let's praise Gore for that. Look at that. I mean, you can't get any better than that, can you? London Transport, slow down, Mike. London Transport Routemaster bus, and then obviously Big Ben in the background here, and then look at that, absolutely stunning up, and you've got a Gore Models logo just there. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and that's what it looks like. So can you see that? Really, really, really nice. And yeah, really, really nice. I don't think we got that with Harshette, so Gore has done a nice touch on that. So enough of the blabbering on. Let's get into the parts itself. Let's put that banner there, yeah. And let's get into this one here and sort it out. Right, let's get into the parts. So let's, whoops. Oh no. Oh no. What's happened here? Oh, thank God for that. I thought I lost the whole thing then. So yeah, let's get into the parts itself. So I'm going to go into this part here. I'm going to turn that camera off. Let's look at this. So yeah. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm being serious. It feels so weird doing this again because it's like Blue Peter, ladies and gentlemen, because here's one I done earlier, see? So I've done, it feels really weird. But yeah, So this is basically what it will look like once we've finished here. So this is a one that's currently being in the process of modded. The paint will all be took off that. So yeah, let's get into this lovely build brought to you by Gore, sorry. So I think it's probably best to open it up like that, because otherwise it's all going to fall out. So it's so good. Oh wow. This feels really weird doing this again. It's just beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go and grab my polystyrene block, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got the polystyrene block. So obviously these are really sexy parts, so I don't want to, you know, really want to not scratch it. Okay, so I'm going to put the parts down there, I think, and I don't want. It's this part I'm more worried about, which is this part here. So let's have a look here. So, take that off. Put that there. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. That's really nice. Okay, and then we're going to get the brackets. I get so much satisfaction out of chucking this plastic away. It's lovely getting rid of clamshells, or blister packs as you call them. So they're the brackets and stuff there. So lovely jubbly. Then we also get a screwdriver here, so you get your little screwdriver. We've got a pack of AM screws and BMs, and I'll go into detail about that in a minute. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned about that hole there. I'm not sure if that's like that. Looks like something's missing, but we'll have a look later down the line. Hopefully there's not. Because I've only just opened this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think they've provided a spare. That's good. Yeah, lovely. So, and then we've got this beautiful piece here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to pop that over there for a minute on my lovely plastic part there. I'll get this part just here. Okay, so we don't need that, and I'm going to rest my parts on there so it's nice and secure. So, what we need to do first things first is we need to get the number plate. So we're going to move that over to there. This is the number plate or registration plate, if you like. And this is obviously the RM857 flap that goes on the bonnet. So we're going to put that over there. First things first is what it wants us to do is to bring in this section here, as you can see. So I've had to write down all the instructions because I can't find my tablet charger, so I think I've left it in Witten. But anyway, I roughly know how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this number plate here, as you can see, the WLT857. And on the back of that, you've got 2 screw holes. I'm going to bring that camera a little bit further down. And basically, they're going to marry up with these 2 screw holes, left and right, or right and left of this, stage left, stage right, as we call it in thingamajig, Fitland. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm just checking it because it felt magnetic. Don't think it is, but wow. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna put that under there. So it's gonna fall out, so I think we'll leave that there for the minute. And they're going to be secured in with AM screws. I'm just going to check my screw box because obviously, as some of you know who've watched my channel a long time, you will know that I've done this previously. So I'm just going to check if I've got any BM or AM screws. No, that's brilliant because we've got some vacancies there to put them in. Lovely. Okay. So let's bring this back in. We're going to put them in with AM screws, as I said. So let's get the AM screws. And And look guys, labelling. Very well done, Agora. So what I'm going to do with that, it's a little stick here. So I'm going to just put that over there like that. And then we can put the script leftovers in there. So I'm going to tip some out first things first. And we'll get to that. I can see some comments. Don't worry, I'll screw these in and I'll get your comment. So these are the AM screws, and what we're going to do, we're just going to screw one through here. If you find that you've got some paint block, what you can do is just get a tiny file and just file away that, paint block there. So we're going to screw that in, lovely like so. And obviously this will be filmed exactly like the early slow bar. If there's a problem, it needs replacing, it's going to wait. However long it takes, it will wait until it's replaced. Not that we should have replacements, but it's always the case with builds if there's perhaps a part has been manufactured wrong or something. But yeah, this is brilliant for Agora because it's given people a second chance to build the bus, because it was, that's beautiful, because obviously it's finished, and Agora gave people the second chance to, if you've missed the boat on building it, now's your chance, head over to Agora. So that's the number plate, all lovely jubbly. So what I'm going to do first of all, just going to get my screw pot here and just put the screws into here so that we've got them ready for next time. It feels so strange doing this again. Can you believe it, guys? We started 2 years ago and we're still on part 1. Oh, that's funny. I was actually going to film this in exactly the same seat I did the previous one, but yeah, I decided not to. Right, let's get to some comments there. So let's have a look there and let's go on to, oh yes, here we go. Crafty Chris writes, sorry, let me just check that was that. Yeah, I've seen that one. Crafty Chris, lovely to see you there. Hi, looking forward to this, but also watching the Remembrance Service. That's fine, I completely understand. No worries at all, Chris. Hi, Sunny Stormy. Sunny Stormy, you are Sunny Stormy. Hi, everyone from Sunny Stormy. And then Crafty Chris writes, hi, Sunny. And then we've got another one there from Sunny Stormy 7 writes, hi, Crafty Chris. Okay, so that's the comments caught up, and let's get back to some more building. Okay, so once we've done that, the next part, what we need to do is to bring in this lovely grill, and we're going to turn this over like so. And you'll notice that on here we've got some holes going around the edge. So we've got one here, just one in the center there, one here and one here. And you may notice that there's 2 slightly smaller ones there. We actually use the outside ones. What's going to happen here, guys, is we're going to screw this into position into this framing here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one goes there. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one there, 5. Okay, so it's not this one here. So what's going to happen is we're just going to hover that over like that. And that's going to go into there like that. You'll notice that this is very nicely done because what you've got here is this hole here is the pin, so it grips it. And then the way they've cut that out is perfect because it just overhangs that part there. And you'll notice that there's a little pin on this which goes through that center part there. So we're going to put that over there like that. And yeah, screw that in. So that's going to go down there like that. These are going to go in with AM screws again. So I'll just get my AM screw pot out. I might leave these out actually until we finish this part. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So that's pretty good. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the best angle here. So we're going to put 5 AM screws through there. I think it's AM, so let me just double check that. Yeah, AM. So it feels like it's not going in, so I'm just a little bit. Okay, interesting. Doesn't appear to be going in. Let me have a look, see what's going on. It's definitely AM screws. I'm just going to check that manual just to see. It did say AM, but as you can see, it's causing a little bit of problem there. So I'm just going to look at the download center here. and see what the issue is. So let's go up here. So yeah, where's it? Yes, the 2 AM screws, they go into that. Lovely. Oh yes, sorry, it's my fault. I forgot to put the bush on. Right, so that's fine. Yeah, no worries. So we'll back that up. So what happens now? My mistake there. I've got to put the bush on. This here is called a bush. I call it a bush, but it's basically sort of like similar to a washer. And basically what we're going to do is you want the circumference, so the deeper side is going to go over that part there, and then we then screw it in. That's why we had a bit of trouble trying to get that part in. Okay, so if the part is playing you up, take a moment, check it, and then see what the issue is, and then come back to it. Okay, so we're going to screw that in. As you can see, that's going in absolutely lovely now. So, yeah, lovely. And what I love about doing this again is because I can do it live. I've got the interaction, whereas before it was all like pre-recorded. So we're going to put another one on here, and we'll duplicate that another 3 times there. So we'll put that just over there. So I'm going to blow that screen up again. There we go. I wasn't going to do this today because obviously they texted me to say that it was on its way, and it only hit Chelmsford today because Chelmsford's the main sort of sorting branch. And I thought, oh, I don't know if it's going to arrive because I have had parcels before on a Saturday, and yeah, it turned up. So I thought, yeah, I'm not hanging about. I'm having to go at that. So yeah, so that's that. What I'll do is I think I'll keep the chat on, and then when one bleeps up, I can just read it as I'm doing this like that. So we've got another one there from hi everyone. Crafty Chris writes hello at Sunny, and then Sunny writes hello at Crafty Chris. So there we go. I'm just going to change that over to there. So I'm going to be doing this every Saturday because I'm not in a rush to build it. I like to take my time. Because as you know, this is the thing, like once you've built that grill, you've screwed that in, and there's no reason for that to come across. You've done that. That's it forever. Like you've screwed that in, and that's it. So with me, I like to take my time because I like to enjoy it. Because I'm on the 24-month option. You can do this over 24 months. And the way that works is you take a payment and then they send you the first part, and then the next month you don't get anything and you just make the payment. Then the month after that you make the next part of the payment and then you get your pack. Whereas if you do the 12-month and pay the £100, the 24-month is £54.99, I believe, because the first pack is discounted. If you do the other option, £100 a month, you get every pack every month. So yeah, I just want to last this out, so that's why I'm doing the 24-month option. So that's that. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to get the other bush and we're going to put it over here and just secure that in. I think these are just like spacers and they'll just like space it out a bit, but yeah, believe it or not, I've got all the packs here for pack 1. And I was expecting just a small box, and they come in 2 whacking great big boxes. So I was quite happy with that. And the thing is with the Gore, you get so many more parts than you do with Hachette. Oh, sorry about that. Just missed it. Thought that's a bit strange. There we go. That's going really, really nice. Okay. So that's that, and as you can see, that's what that part there looks like. So it's gone in really, really nice there. So we're just going to put the AM screws back in the thing, and I'll put them in there, like so. So that's all that. So how's everyone doing? So I'm just going to change that thingamajig. Okay, so no more comments from what I can see yet. So we'll get back on to some more of the building. Okay, so once we've done that, we're then going to do the brackets. So just going to put this over to one side for the minute. We'll pop that up there because the next stage, what we need to do is get these brackets. And what happens is the bracket slots into there like that. Okay, so it just slots into here like so and slots like that. What I'm going to do is just check that PDF because I just want to make sure I've got the angle right there. So if I just go onto that one, I just want to check that I've got that angle correctly. So yeah, they want it so that that pin, okay, so they've got the pin like that, and then they basically want it, from what I can see, okay, so the pin's like that. Let's have a look here. That's like that. Okay, so it's going to go something like that. Okay, cool. Got it. Yeah, okay. Right, so this one here, what we're going to do, obviously the pin has to go up here on this one. I'm going to blow that screen up. And we're going to whack a BM screw through that. So it'll go like that. So we're going to get the BM screws. So nice thin one, this one. So this is BM screw. Look at that. That is ginormous, that screw. Look at that. See? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so I don't think there's a preference which side it goes through, but as long as it secures it, that's the main thing here. Okay, so what I'm going to do on here, we may need to bring over the helping hands or the octopus arms, as Neil calls it. I'm just going to start that screw off. I'm going to start that off through there, just so it bites through the other side. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove that through there. And as you can see, it's missing it a bit. So on this case, I would just reverse it ever so slightly, just so we can pass this through here. Like so. There we go. There we go. Whoops. This is the hard part of having big hands, because I remember this was quite a tricky part, this. But once you've got the grip, as you can see, it goes in no problem at all. Cool, it's quite a long screw, isn't it? Gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's really nice because this is just screwing in like butter. It's beautiful. I know it looks like I'm over threading it, but I'm not. It's quite a long screw. And there we go. As you can see, it's all screwed in now. You can just about see that the screw is coming through the other edge there. So as you can see, lovely jubbly. And that's that part there. So now what we've got to do is exactly the same thing. We've got to duplicate it now and do exactly the same thing onto this bracket here. So let's have a look. So yeah, that's going to go into there. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like, I think that's a different shade red compared to that. Interesting. But then again, it is plastic and metal, so yeah. And I know some people have been asking me about the fire engine. Don't worry, it is coming. As you can see, I have got it, but I've mislaid, because I deal with so many. I've mislaid the hose pipe, so I need to have a hunt around for it. Okay, so right, yes, that's what it is. I started it off Just started it off a bit like that, just ever so slightly, so I can see it bite through this side. There we go, man. Okay. So, oh, yeah, I think it's done what I thought it did. Come through a little bit too much, loosen it off a bit. And then I would have had this much sooner, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. When I paid for pack 1, the system didn't generate the order, so apparently it got jammed. Sometimes if you order very quick, like say you're ordering 4 different things all at the same time on the same web browser, it can jam it. So it failed it sort of jammed the confirmation, if you like, so didn't process fully, so had to wait for a refund and then put it back through again. So but yeah, and as you can see, it's here now. So yeah, Gore are brilliant. Customer service is great. Lightning fast, really good. So just screwing this through. Yeah, it's about halfway now, so that's pretty good. Really enjoying this. It's nice to do it live as well because I do like the interaction. And of course, obviously, this bus is finished with Harsh Share, but of Gore took it on, so it's quite intrigued as to what they're going to offer next year. So yeah, that's that one. As you can see, all screwed in. I think I might just go a little bit further. Yeah, there we go. And that's perfect. Whew, that is so far so good. Right, okay, so once we've done that, we now need to do the flap. Okay, so we're going to move that over there. So we've got 2 little brackets here, as you can see. It's really good. And what we're going to do now is the flap. So the flap, what I mean by that is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to share screen so you can see what section we're working on. So if I go to the download center a minute, so the next section that we're working on, let's wait for that to load. Yeah, no, whoops, sorry, that's the wrong one. I've already got it set up on a different screen, you see, so let's just go onto the other screen. That goes onto that screen. This goes onto that screen. There we go. Okay, so this is where we're up to now. So what we're going to do in this step, obviously, as you can see, we've done the brackets here. The next step here is to secure these brackets onto the flap. And then what we're going to do on stage or step 7, if you like, is we're going to, so once we've put the brackets into the flap here, we're then going to put the hinge mechanism, if you like. We're then going to put this section here into the inside of this bonnet section. Okay, so that's what we're doing next. So, right, so that's that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do this section here. So I think we need to bring in this part here. Yeah, that's that part. Lovely. Fantastic. So that's that. And I'm going to blow that screen up here. Do you know the amount of controls I have to press to get it on a specific screen? So obviously that's the logo, RM857 there. And what's going to happen is you can see, if we just get a cocktail stick, you can see that there's a little pin here. So there's a pin and a screw hole. The screw hole is at the bottom and the pin is at the top. The pin is basically to grip it as you're screwing it in. So basically you'll just put that in like that and it will grip it. Okay. Just noticed something actually. I think, let me just check that a minute. Right, yeah, okay, got you. Yep. So what we're going to do on here is it's not the top pin, it's this pin down here, okay? So the pin it looks like, oh right, okay, I got you. So the pin goes at the bottom, not the top, so it's the other way round. It's been a while since I've done this, so so we'll put that there like that. I'm going to secure a BM screw, apparently. So BM. But that looks a little bit too big. I'm going to check that again. AM, thought so. So it's AM, not BM. For some reason I put on here BM, so it's always best to check the manual there. So I'm just going to tip some of them out, get the AM screw, and then we'll secure that into this little section right there. So yeah, this is where you need like a firm grip, because as you can see it's sliding and slipping all over the place. So okay, I'm gonna see if I can hold that and pinch it at the same time. If not, yeah, that's the way to do it. So as you can see there, what I'm doing is I'm just sandwiching it slightly so that I can grip it. I'm basically holding it and strengthening it like that to try and hold that in as I'm screwing that down. And as you can see, once we've got the grip, you can see that that's attached now. So once it's in there, I don't need to sandwich it anymore, and that can be firmly held in place. Okay, so that's that one there. So what we're going to do is exactly the same again on this side, and I've just noticed that this screw here just needs a little bit tightening up. So just screw that up a bit. There we go. So same scenario on here. And we'll get the AMs. I think the AM screw, if I remember rightly, is the most used screw in this build. Every build has like the most used screw. So again, move that over there slightly. How did I do it last time? Like that, weren't it? Just give it a little bit of a grip. Once that's in there, I can then pick it up and then screw that along like that. Okay, so that's that. So as you can see, all lovely jubbly, we've got the brackets on there, and yeah, it's getting there. So what do we think of that so far? I think it looks stunning. So that's that. Is there anything in the chat? Yeah, I can't see nothing. Okay, cool. I'm just going to change that banner off. Let's put that one there. Stop the cam, and what comment is jammed on the screen? The comment jammed. There we go. Right, so we're on the last few stages now. And what's going to happen is we're going to bring in this beauty now. So this part here. And as you can see, what's going to happen now is we're going to just screw this into the other side. I'm going to bring on the shared screen again. So just bear with me a minute. Let's move that along there. Put that on there. That one there. And as you can see on this part here, the next step, what we're going to be doing here when it loads. Come on. So we're on this part here now. So step 7. What's going to happen is we're going to secure this panel here into the inside of this bonnet with 2 AM screws. So that's pretty good. So we'll do that. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes. It is definitely coming along nicely. I agree with you there. So let's remove that. Okay, so we're on the last step now, or the last couple of steps, because we've still got to put this part here in. And what's going to happen now, I'm going to move that over to there. We're now going to turn this round. And as you can see, we've got 2 sort of contact points here. Same scenario again. You've got a pin and a screw, which is going to marry up with the pin here and the screw there. Okay. And that's going to grip that like that. Oh, yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move that. Just going to position this flap up so that it gives me a better grip. Oh, yeah. Okay. We can't do that because I need to get to the screw hole. Okay. You feel it. You might feel it grip it. There we go. You feel that clink noise? That's it going into the bracket. So, once again, we've screwed these in with our lovely AM screws. So, set some more AMs. I'm so sorry if you can hear that music in the background. It's coming off the TV. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That little nodule bit's in the way. So if that nodule bit's in the way, what we can do is flip that down to give us more access. I'm going to bring that camera down a bit so you can see a little bit more. Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, that's better. So as I said, if that nodule bit is in the way of that hole, we can just move it down. That's not a problem. And then I'm going to grip it either side and screw that in. So I'll screw it a little bit and then a little bit this side, and then I can turn it around a bit and then show you. So screw it in a bit, pick that up, whoops, and then as you can see, we just secure that down there to feel that lovely bite. It's gorgeous, this. I really love the way they've painted this. It's like it feels like a shiny gloss or matte. Yeah, because this part here is like smooth, but it's not as smooth as that. This is gorgeous. So yeah, so that's just going to double check that they're secured in. I do like the screw nice and tight. Okay, so as you can see, that's the flap now, and what we do is we can move that up like that, and then what happens is that's on the side like that, and then you can just get the edge like that, and then you've got like a little hinge section here, which you can just then hinge back down like that. Okay, so as you can see, guys, we've got a hell of a lot to do in this issue, so it's really, really fun. Okay, so that's that. So now what we need to do is we need to turn this over, and I'll just put up the screen share again. Okay, let's go up to that one there, that one there, and that one there. Eventually, I would like to have the instructions in the side of the page, but that means having to sit there and edit it, and I don't like doing that. So it's easy. It's, easy with StreamYard. So yeah, okay, so now we're on to step 8, and this is this part here. And what's going to happen is this is basically the bonnet brace. So this is going to be the bonnet brace. We're going to secure this, sandwich it against that, and then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, there, AM screws, sandwich that together like so. Okay. So that's what we're doing in that step there. So this is the bonnet brace, and as you can see, it's directional. I'm just going to put that onto there, and then I'll turn that off there and put that there. There's the website there if you want to order it. So basically that's that part there, yeah. And what's going to happen is we've got 4 pegs here. So we've got one there, one there, one there, and one there, and then the center one. And what's going to happen is you can see it's directional because this part here only goes the one way round, which is towards the top of this. So we're going to move that out of the way. We're going to put that over there. And as you can see, it fits nice and snug under that. So that's really nice. So as you can see, it marries up onto all them holes that we put on. Once again, if I just show you. So 4 holes and the center one, which marries up with these holes going all around the edge. That one, this one, that one. And then that goes under there like that. It must take them ages, because obviously if they're replicating a model, they have to strip the whole thing down and take photos of literally everything. So it must take a good, good while. So we're going to screw it into this one, this one, this one, and then 2 ones. I think it's the 2 at the back. Let me just check that instructions. Yeah, so 2 here. 1 in the center and 2 at the back. Lovely. Whoops. Okay. So let's have a look. Does that go? Don't want to do that one yet. Let's secure the center one first. I don't like to pick this up too much because I don't want to put fingerprints on there, but it doesn't matter. You know, it can wipe off. Okay, so that's that. Lovely. I'm really enjoying this. That's that one, and then secure that one there. As you can see, you can screw that in there. Whoops. So this is probably the 900 millionth screwdriver that I've got, because I have so many screwdrivers from various builds. So it's always nice to get a fresh new one. And that's going into that one. Lovely. And then I think they said that they wanted 2 up here. Let me just check that. That's the wrong one. I want that one. So yeah, 2 at the front as well. So we're going to put, it looks like they go into the rear one here and then that one there. Put 2 more AM screws. And secure that in. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, you felt that bite. Yeah. Lovely. So obviously this bus is not going to be modded, okay? It's purely just going to be a replica, because the one that's modded is this one here, okay? Obviously I haven't got round to getting all that paint off yet, but people that have seen my channel before, if you look at my playlist, the Routemaster Dakota Restoration, you will see that this bonnet here, the paintwork has been took off it because it's being restored. So did I put a screw in that? Yeah, that one's there. Don't think that one went all the way down. There we go. I can feel it biting it now. So that's that. Okay, so what do we think of that? That is the end of this assembly. If I just add to the screen here, let's have a look here. So yeah, so we've done that section here, and then obviously that's what it looks like. All lovely jubbly. It does say here that spare screws should be stored in clearly labelled resealable bags in case you need them at any stage. I don't need that because I've got a lovely pillbox to do that with. And then obviously that is the assembly, all lovely and jubbly done, and that is what we're looking at. So, oh, I've just realised we've got, do we attach that? No, we don't. I don't think we do. That's a bit, because do you see what I mean? You see that and you think, oh, should I have attached that or not? But no, that's just like a guide. So coming up in pack 2, which will be next Saturday, it looks like we're doing offside and near side headlight assembly. So we'll be assembling all of that. We'll be putting the radiator grille on, as you can see. So I think we put the radiator grille on, putting some lenses in there, so across there, which is good. Obviously them strips, I had a lot of fun doing them strips. That is pretty fun. Yeah, see, we do the radiator grille, we secure that on. So in other words, that's going to be a really fun one. And then we'll have something that looks like that. It does build together quite quickly. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, so yeah, so just to have a recap of what we've done here. We have done this set. Whoops. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so just to have a recap of what we've done. We have done this section here, the radiator grille, and I keep calling it a number plate, but registration plate's the same thing. As you can see, that part there. And we have also, this is very heavy, by the way, it's lovely. We've put this flap in, so as you can see, so that part there is hinged. Put a couple of hinges, put the brace in along here, and yeah, that's what it looks like. And you've got a London Bridge there at the moment. So that is what that looks like. As I said, I have done the Routemaster previously, as you can see with this one here. And I do still have the other Routemaster. It just is waiting parts badly. So this one is like the third bus. because a very kind man sent me this, and it's being restored in blue. So technically I have 3 buses at the moment. So yes, but that is a really lovely issue. I've really enjoyed that. Lots to do in pack 1. So yes, let's get to some comments, and then I'll show you what's coming up in pack 2. So let's have a look there. So hi Sunny Stormy, yep. Hi Crafty Chris, yeah, lovely. And Dave says they're coming along nicely. Yeah, thank you very much, Dave. It says another comment here. Let me just put them screws back in this part because I don't want to lose them. And we've also got a spare bush. As you can see here, they've provided a spare one. So what I'll do with that is I'll put that into there. And then I will. Do you know what these are, Dave? I can't remember what they're used for. I put them in here, but God knows what they're for. So yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll just rip this sticker off and then just label that BM, put that on there, and then we'll put the BM screw in there, and then we won't lose it. So that can go in there. These things are great. You can get them off Amazon, and you basically, it's basically my little screw pot for the, Routemaster and all that. You do get some lovely screws in this. You've got cream ones there, as you can see. So cream screws, all little bits and pieces. So lovely. But yes, that is that. I really must do another series on that restoration. But yeah, oh, sorry, I've missed that. Yeah. In real life, the bonnet of a Routemaster is fiber. Oh wow, fiberglass. Really? Oh, that's really cool. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Then we got nice, yeah, lovely. Thank you very much, Sonny. I appreciate that. And then Dave writes, well done, Mike. Looking forward to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well done, Mike. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah. So obviously, I have got all the packs, and I know most builders would dive into that straight away. But I like to take my time because it's going to be. So the first payment got to this month. So if my calculations are correct, November, they take a payment, but they don't send the part. And then December, they take the second half of the November's payment and then ship the second pack. So I need to last that through to when the second pack's due. What I will show you here is... So, do you see what I mean? Like, I'll show you what I mean. Oh, lovely. Come on, hurry up. Right, so, where's the screen gone? There we go. So, I need to add that to the stream. So, if we add that to the stream, so slow to load. Thank you. As you can see, my system is being very slow at the moment. We will try and get the page up, but right. So, for example, if I go to the Routemaster bus, so we'll click on that. So slow. It's not a Gore, it's my system, because there's StreamYard's going, there's the sharing screen, there's my phone going. So yeah, so for example, if I go, I don't know, I want that, for example. So we click on buy now, if it'll let me. And then it comes up with choose your payment option. Okay, so down here it says, I'm going to try and get the image to load, but can you see down here it says pack 1 only $49.99, then $99 per month. I need to stress this. The first pack, whether it's 12 months or 24 months, you do get discounted. So obviously you will get a discount on, I think it's just pack 12 you'll get a discount on because the first pack is $49.99. So you can either do this over 12 months or you can do it over 24 months. If you do it over 12 months, you pay round about 100, I think it's like 100 something. And then, because the regular price is $54.99, so you'll pay, 2 lots of $54.99. If you do the 12-month option, you will get a pack every month. If you do the 24-month option, which is what I'm doing, you pay for the first pack, which we've got here, and you get the first pack. Then in the next month, you pay pack 2, payment 1. Then in December, you pay payment 2 to pack 2, and then that's when you get your parts. So basically, 1 month you pay and don't get a part, then the next part you pay and get a part. Okay, so that's how that works, and that's how they do the 24-month option. So so let's take a look and see what's coming up in the next set of parts. Obviously, you've seen them, but just to give you a lovely presentation here. And as you can see, we have got the next parts here, as you can see. So that's what's coming up in the next pack. I'm going to do this every Saturday because I would like to, spread it out. So the next show for this will be 7:30, and this is quite a good one because we get to build all of this up, plus we get to put this part on. So we actually get to, build the frame, the other part of the lens, join that up, put this in the middle, put the other lens the other side of it, and then we'll have something going along here, which is that part there. So that's another fun one, and them strips are lovely to work with. So I hope you like that video. It's nice to finally have the Routemaster here again. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember to tap that ring ding dong bell. I've got enough parts to probably get through till when the next pack is due. We won't see pack 2 until probably December time. So yeah, but coming up tomorrow, if I can get the box. Coming up tomorrow, we have this. So 7:30, we're gonna, I'm doing that right. 7:30, we're gonna be doing this lockbox. So we're gonna be basically doing, let's have a look here. So because this will be broke down, I'm not doing the full pack. Oh, what's happened there? This happened earlier. Where have I gone? Oh, it's over there. I see. It's gone on the wrong screen. There we go. Is it that one? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to do this all in one whack. The way I do this is I break it down. So basically this one I will do. So basically the first page is doing a couple of nuts, perhaps a cog from what I can see there. And then that will lead us up. We've got at least 3-4 pages worth here. Bloody hell, that's a long one. Yeah. So we have, let's have a look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, 6, 7, 8 pages worth. And then we get to part B. So that's how I'm going to do that. So that will come up at 7:30 tomorrow. And as you can see, sneak preview of that. The lockbox apparently, or the mechanical lockbox. That will come up at 7:30. Then at 10 o'clock, I've decided that I'll do the rest of this. If we've got enough time, then we can finish it. If not, no rush. We can just, I'm predicting we'll get that part done tomorrow, but we may get a little bit more time to get that off. I would like to finish it in one go, actually, so hopefully. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you like that video. I enjoyed doing that. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. If you do want to subscribe to this, it's goremodels.com down here on the thingamajig here. And you do get this, as I said, for anyone that's just joined, you do get this massive giant poster, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I can't wait to put that up. But apart from that, that's it. So I hope you like that video. I'll be back tomorrow for KiwiCo and the rest of that. Have a lovely evening ahead. Thank you very much to Dave, Sonny, Chris. Who else is in the chat? Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and we'll have another whole week's wait, an agonizing whole week's wait, because I'm very excited to do it. I really want to do it now. That's how much I love this build. But we'll see you next Saturday. So hope you like that. Take care. Have a lovely evening ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 for KiwiCo. Take care. Bye bye.